Hey guys, I gambled today, and I'll tell you exactly what happened. Now, I didn't fall off the wagon, I gambled, but I didn't want to, I wasn't planning to, but I just ended up gambling just a little for a very necessary reason. And I'll tell you, right? So, it is now 1:52 a.m. on April the 12th, right? So, I just call the 11th today, right? So the day before today, yesterday, right? Sorry, it's really late. I haven't yet slept. All right, I'm about to go to sleep. All right, I went to shoot a video over at Chef AJ's because it was Wednesday. He's there on Wednesdays, right? I went there, he was not there, right? But I shot a video anyway. It was good. I'm posting it really soon, guys, right? And then, so the next morning, Chef AJ calls me and say, "Hey, Danny the medic." I say, "Hey, Chef AJ, how are you?" Right? He says, "Oh, I missed you. I missed you. You know, why don't you come back today a little earlier? Cook you something nice to eat." And be like, "Oh, that's really great, but I'm supposed to meet Joshua P. Warren because he was nice enough to hold my red box for me during the transition where I was about to move to Vegas. So I was bringing things with me and asking, like, my friends to help me hold it until I get a place and all that stuff, right? So he was bringing me my stuff and we were going to hang out. I have to meet him at 7, right? And Chef AJ's restaurant doesn't open until like 5 or something. And then so I was like, oh man, because I'm meeting a couple of friends. Tell you what, I'll bring the friends over to the restaurant. We'll all eat. He's like, terrific. I was like, great, thank you, Chef AJ, right? So we went, and then me, Joshua P. Warren, his wife Lauren, and everything. Like we all went, had a great meal at the Lala Noodles. Chef AJ's food, terrific, guys. So good, so good. Stuff you can't get anywhere else. Stuff I've never eaten before. Interesting stuff he makes. So, like after the meal, I was just gonna take my box and I was gonna take the bus home, but he says, "Oh no, we'll drive you back to your apartment." I said, "Okay, great, thank you so much," because that box is a little bit heavy. It's that red box right over there by the garbage can. It's a heavy duty box. All right, now, so that being said, and he was dropping me off, and then Joshua P. Warren's like, "Hey, how about we go to El Cortez and hang out for a little bit?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, because he's nice enough to drive me, and what I'm gonna say, no, thank you for driving me, and then that's it, get out of here. I can't do that, it's not nice." So I was like, "Oh, well, I'll hang out, right?" Because then hang out for a little bit, get a drink at the bar, or whatever, right? So we go over to the video poker bar, right? And I said, "So are you gonna gamble and also like get some free drinks, right?" And then he's like, he enjoys his like moderate gambling and all that. So he put in $100 in the slot machine, the video poker machine. I think he started playing Keno, and I was just sitting there at the machine next to him, right? And he goes to order a drink. He says, "Give me the Patron on the like a shot of Patron." Bartender girl, cute girl, very small girl, and she said, I mean, young girl, not small girl. What am I saying? Sorry, guys, it is rather late. She said, "Oh, I can't comp that though." And he goes, "That's fine, I'll pay for it, right?" And then see, now he is not a cheap SOB. I am the cheap SOB. Like I was cringing, like, God, why can't you just get an alternative that they'll be willing to comp? I was like, you know, and then so he orders and pays $10 for that drink, right? And then so she turns to me, "What can I get you?" So I was thinking that, oh well, since he's gambling, I'll take the comp drink that he wasn't going to get. So I asked for a Heineken Zero. It is a no alcohol version of Heineken, right? And then I'm sitting at the machine. Then the girl says to me, "Oh, will you be gambling?" I'm like, yes, I will. Why? Because if I wasn't gambling, then it would be $7 for the Heineken Zero. And I'm pretty sure I can get Heineken Zero at the supermarket for 70 cents a bottle, or whatever the regular bottle beer price is nowadays. I don't even know, but I'm sure it's not $7. So I said, yes. She says, you have to put 20 in the machine and bet $1.25. I'm saying, no problem, no problem, right? So, I took the $20 and put it in the machine, right? And I pressed, the $1.25, right? And I got a pair of queens, right? And then so the gambling started. And then so the lady turns around, the bartender girl. Okay, so I left her at a pair of queens for quite a while, having a good time, drinking the thing. But I'm sure they're keeping my eye on me, keeping an eye on me. So I pressed the button, and I got the break-even amount of the pair of queens. And then so after I sat for a while, I said, oh man, this is taking a while. So I pressed the bet up 5 times. I was slow playing it, and then I caught it straight. That's a terrific, right? So I highlighted the straight, and then I left it at that, and I talked for a while. And, before I know it, right, Joshua P. Warden was up 100 something bucks. I said, that's terrific, And then I was up $3, whatever the heck, what is it? I put in the 20, and then it was like straight or nothing, and then the straight or something like that. I ended up with $5, right? I said, all right, great. So I pressed cash out, and I took it, the money, and then I cashed out the ticket, and then that was good. And yes, there was I found the ticket with like some loose change in it or something, so I had that too. So I gambled today. I didn't fall off the wagon, but I wouldn't have fallen off the wagon because I've always said that if I gamble, right, and I win a little bit, I'm good. I could stop, I could walk away and everything, but if I lose a little bit, I end up chasing it, and then that turns really ugly. That was my big issue with the gambling. I have lost so much money chasing my losses, and it's not like I want to chase my losses. Nobody wants to do that, but it's this feeling of like I gotta put more money in. I gotta put more money in. So that is what I need to work on this year. To not get that feeling, right? Now, what's really good about Joshua P. Warden, right? He could be down 20, 60 bucks, 80 bucks, $100, and his mood doesn't change. He doesn't get fixated on the game and like get the feeling of needing to win your money back. None of that stuff. Like, he is a person that enjoys it. He is. That's what I describe it to be, the person that I want to be. I want to be like that. If I want to go gambling and want to just relax a little bit, put a little bit of the money in the machine, and if I lose it, I don't care. That's how a healthy person gambles, Not me and my chasing, and next thing you know, I'm at the ATM taking out money to try to win it all back. Now, I admit, some days I do win it all back, or even like a little bit more, like a $20 more or something, and I would feel so satisfied, guys. Like I have accomplished something and everything. But a lot of times it goes down the spiral of the gambling hole, and I end up losing thousands upon thousands, and and I take out a marker, and the next thing you know, it's like 6 in the morning. It's like, what the, that I must stop. And I'm going to work on that. And I have a preliminary plan. So lately I've been working on the going to the casino and then not gambling, right? Made a bunch of videos. Now, I did fall off the wagon on the cruise ship. Like, I really fell off the wagon. I got the whole feeling. I started getting more money. And then I was like, oh my God, But today I did do some gambling, but it was because I didn't want to pay $7 for the beer or the Heineken Zero. Because it's a ripoff. So I risked a little bit of money just to get the bartender off my back, and I left, right? So what I've been working on is to be in the casino environment and not start gambling in the first place, right? Which I haven't been doing all this time except for today, of which wasn't my conscious choice. It's not like I was itching to play or anything. I was hoping she would just like comp that Heineken Zero and be done with it. But yeah, that's what happened, right? So I'm gonna work on that a little more, guys. I'm gonna work on that a little more. And a part of my 1 year plan is somehow develop the mindset that if I lose 5, 7, $10, I'm okay with that. And my preliminary plan is to, like, once I get this whole not gambling thing done, like I'm satisfied that I can sit in a casino 8, 10 hours and not feel the need to play anything, I'm gonna work on losing money, right? I'm gonna go play, lose my 5, $10, and then sit there and not continue to play. No chasing. And I will repeat that process over and over again until I get it out of my system. All that money chasing, I would even chase partial win losses. Like at one time, I chased I made it up to $800. Then it went back down to 500. I was up like 400 or something. Up 400 is nice. Why couldn't I walk away? Because I had it at 800 and I needed to win it back. Oh, issues, guys, issues. So that's my plan. All right. So that's it for now. I'm going to go to bed, guys. Long day tomorrow of video editing. I shot another video, and I also gotta wait for my Amazon package because if you're not here, they just leave it at the door, and some people would take other people's packages. It happened to me once with a Brita filter, right? I got the message that says it was delivered, comes with a photo of it by my door, and I know it's my door because of the nicks and scratches. When I got back at 1 in the morning, the thing was gone. But Amazon just, I typed it in that I chose that it never came, and they just instantly refunded me. Oh, who knew? All right. Good night, guys. Good night.